It is National Cheesesteak Day, and Purdue getting ready for its Sweet 16 game tomorrow in Philadelphia, of all places, on this National Cheesesteak Day. Welcome inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios. Great to be with you on this Thursday night. How'd your bracket do tonight after Gonzaga goes down in flames to Arkansas? We'll talk a little bit about basketball with Taylor Tannenbaum, who is in Philly covering the Boilermakers. She's going to get us all set for this big Sweet 16 matchup against St. Peter's tomorrow. We're also going to go inside the COVID floor at IU Methodist. First time we've ever been inside. Friend of the show, Lauren Kostick, will be along to give us a tour inside. And we're going to talk tonight about the forecast, because as we do every night at 10 o'clock, we always start with Angela. And Angela, we've got not only rain tomorrow, but the chance of snow showers on Saturday.
Snow showers on Saturday. Now, it's not going to be enough to stick, but we just don't want you to be surprised if you see a few. And we're going to kind of go inside the numbers on March snow at 11, so we'll have that for you. But yes, a little bit of snow possible on Saturday. Still tracking a couple rain showers right now with live Doppler 13 radar. Nothing very heavy, but this is the type of activity that's forecast to continue as we head through tonight and then off and on during the day tomorrow. We're finally under the center of the weather system we've been tracking the last couple of days and close to the back edge. Once it sweeps through, we'll see the steady rain chances come to an end. You will get some dry time tomorrow. It is going to be another cooler than average day, 36 at 8 a.m. into the low 40s by lunchtime. We'll get 45 to 54 highs, and then a better chance for some showers developing tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. We can track those with Future Track 13, and you can see the clouds may produce a few pockets of drizzle that we're not picking up on, but the steadier light rain not forecast to develop until the afternoon and evening. That moves out. Oh, but so does the warmth, at least the warmth keeping temperatures above freezing. We're down into the low 30s, upper 20s, low 30s, and yes, that's a chance for a few snow showers as we kick off the weekend on Saturday. All in all, pretty cool weekend. We're going to be close to 44 highs. If we get enough sunshine in here on Sunday, might manage mid 40s, but be prepared for a rather cool end of March weekend.
Ah, okay. March can be a cruel month here in central Indiana, and we're sort of getting in just an eye on that as this weekend. We'll get back with Angela in a moment. Let's bring in friend of the show, Lauren Kostick. And Lauren, we're getting our first look at this COVID floor at IU Methodist Hospital, right?
Exactly. We haven't been in there since the pandemic started. You know, we went in there to kind of see how they were prepping, but when everything happened, they shut down. So finally, with cases dropping, things feeling a little bit more safe, they were like, well, you want to come check out one of the floors? And I was like, yeah, I do. I want to see what it's been like. And so they invited us to go to B7 and IU Health Methodist, and we talked to Dr. Gavin there, and he's been there since it all started. He remembers when they were like, okay, we're gonna dedicate your floor to COVID patients, and that is going to be what you're doing. It's a medical surgical floor, so it's not an ICU or PCU. So they were doing the best with what they had, and they said sometimes it was hard because when they had a really sick patient, they would usually transfer them to the ICU, and they couldn't because there was no beds there either. So they were kind of stuck, and so we talked a lot about what it was like in the beginning, just a lot of those unknowns and just the fear a lot of people had working there. And then we talked about what's going on right now, a lot of relief, a lot of hope, as we're kind of seeing the cases level off, go down, and then also about the future. What does the future of COVID look like? I know no one has a crystal ball, but what does he see? And his big thing was working on managing it. When it comes to this point, learning. We have so many tools in the toolbox, and so it's all about how do we manage it now, how do we live with it, and that's something they're trying to figure out as well. And this is the best news of the day, and something he didn't realize until we got there, and I asked, how many COVID patients do you guys have on the floor? It's a 24-bed unit. He said 0 patients.
No patients at Methodist with COVID?
On this floor, So,
That's
at least on B7, and so He was like, I haven't been able to say that in 2 years.
Oh, what a relief for all those front line workers. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, that's really great.
So that was one of the best, the best news of it all.
Wow.
And, they're, like anything, you kind of sit on the edge of your seat, kind of seeing what's going to happen next. But right now, they're hopeful, and they're feeling a sense of relief.
And tonight at 11, we're going to talk about the hospitalizations of COVID patients across Indiana. It is going in the right direction. We are seeing the numbers go down statewide. We'll get into that, and you'll see more of Lauren's story tonight on 13 News at 11. Great to see you.
Yes, you too.
All right, Lauren Costa will be with us tonight at 11 o'clock. Also tonight, we do want to talk about, we're going to talk about basketball, because the Purdue Boilermakers, your favorite team, playing in the Sweet 16 tomorrow. They've got the Peacocks of St. Peter's.
Yes, they do.
In Philadelphia. You excited for the game?
I'm excited for the game.
Yeah.
I'm excited. A little nervous, but I'm excited.
I think that's kind of a normal thing for Boilermaker fans to feel nervous, given the fact they got bounced early last year, and
we've gotten so close.
Yeah, haven't made it to the Final Four in a while. So.
And it's been an interesting tournament so far. We've seen some number 2s, some number 1s go down. So
the top seed in the whole tournament, Gonzaga, goes down tonight thanks to Arkansas.
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch, actually. Arkansas did a really good job.
All right, well, Taylor Tannenbaum is in Philadelphia with us. And earlier tonight, I asked her how the Boilers were doing on this eve of the Sweet 16.
Well, it was a good day here in Philadelphia. It was practice day for the 4 teams that are here at the Wells Fargo Center here in Philadelphia, where the 76ers and the Philadelphia Flyers play. And it was good. It seems like Purdue's focused. They were pretty high intensity at practice. They only have a short window, so they got out there and got it done. But there was also some levity in the situation. They seemed light. They seemed to be having some fun. Travion Williams was having a good time out there. He is the senior leader. So their understanding of the fact that, yes, they're playing a 15 seed, but what they've been able to do in the tournament is very clear in St. Peter's. They're good. They're a good basketball team, and they're gritty. So Purdue knows they need to match that energy and take care of business on their end, do what they do well, and avoid the mistakes in order to get the job done tomorrow night.
We would think that, just given the proximity, Philadelphia to Jersey City, where St. Peter's is located, that this may feel like a little bit of a home game for the Peacocks, not so much for Purdue. How many fans are you seeing from Purdue beginning to arrive there in Philadelphia for this big game?
Well, we saw some at the hotel last night that were there for Purdue's arrival. Didn't really walk around the city much today. It was a really gloomy and rainy day. But they are starting to come in. I know the people that we've talked to, they're all flying in on Friday. So expect to see some Purdue fans, but you got to understand that tomorrow there's 2 games on the schedule, right? Purdue and St. Peter's is first, and then you have UCLA, UNC afterwards. So there's going to be a lot of people in that building, just basketball fans. And everyone in that building, aside from people wearing black and gold, will probably be rooting for Cinderella, which is St. Peter's, all the St. Peter's fans. And then you have the other teams in the later game. They don't want to play Purdue. So they're going to be rooting for the 15 seed in St. Peter's. So Purdue's going to be up against it when it comes to fans, I think, tomorrow night. But what Zach Edey said today, they play in the Big Ten. They're used to these loud, ruckus environments. So they're ready for the challenge, and they'll just be focused on the court.
All right, so we're going to root for Purdue, and we are just dying over the dinner that our colleagues are having in Philly on what is National Cheesesteak Day.
Okay, that's our photographer, Jim's. That one looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, and this is Taylor's.
With the Cheese Whiz.
She got the cheese, and this is Dustin's.
Oh,
isn't that amazing?
So jealous.
So they went to Jim's, South Street, got the Cheese Whiz, got the whole Philly steak loaded up on this National Cheesesteak Day.
That looks great.
Isn't that just amazing?
Yeah, it looks so good. I bet it tastes even better.
I like the sandwich I ate tonight, but it was nothing like this.
I had lentil salad, which is really bad compared to that.
It's just awesome. So let us know what you think of National Cheesesteak Day. Are you a fan? In the meantime, Teresa says they all look yummy.
Yummy.
John Webster says go St. Peter's. Look, John, we're happy that you're watching us here at 10 o'clock, but really, my friend, here on our show, you're going to say go St. Peter's? Come on now.
Angela gets angry, and that's not a good look.
Sharon says boiler up. Mary says Kentucky lost, so I don't really care, LOL.
I get that.
Joyce, boiler up. Adrian Boiler up. We've got Christopher joining us tonight. Mary's from Florida. Ronald saying hello to all of you. Mindy is with us. Fulton says it's also National Chocolate Covered Raisins Day.
I do not like those.
Yeah, me either. Sorry,
I'll
Fulton.
take 2 Philly cheesesteaks instead.
We've got Linda from Sheridan joining us tonight. Jacqueline joining us tonight. So we've got lots of people. And yeah, Jacqueline from Arizona where it's 80.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
It's about 40 warmer than it is here.
So Friday, in case folks missed your forecast, what's Friday looking like?
Jacket and umbrella weather still, but like today, it's not going to be a heavy rain all day long. There will be a few pockets of drizzle, a couple of afternoon and evening showers, 45 to 50, and then even colder for the weekend, a couple snow showers possible early Saturday.
Oh, man, I wish there was a place to get a Philly cheesesteak before 11 o'clock news. Wouldn't that be just great? Just get over there, get one of those things, get the cheese whiz on it, come back to the news.
I don't even know if there's a place around here that does the cheese whiz. Like, I have had Penn Station before,
yeah,
but I don't think they do the soft, spreadable yellow cheese.
Gosh.
That really probably.
It sounds really good. All right, well, you and I need to, we're just going to dream about National Cheesesteak Day. Thank you so much for joining us here at 10 o'clock. Angela and I'll be back with you tonight at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then. Good night.